South Korea's greenhouse gas emissions are believed to have fallen for the second consecutive year in 2023, according to estimates by the Presidential Commission on Carbon Neutrality and Green Growth.
네, 대통령 직속 2050 탄소중립녹색성장위원회의 추산치에 따르면 2023년 우리나라 온실가스 배출량이 2년 연속 감소했을 것으로 추정됩니다. Okay, so these are estimates, but it's from the presidential office. Tell us more.
Yeah, so according to this commission, if you break down the numbers in terms of emissions during last year, much of it is in two sectors, specifically the energy transition sector and the industrial sector. These two sectors comprise 70% of all the total emissions that are emitted in the country. And so in these two sectors, they fell about 4.8% in the energy transition sector and a slight decline of 0.4% in the industrial sector. So it's going in the right direction, maybe not at the rate or speed that many of us want to, but it still is a positive sort of finding here.
이 추정치가 맞다면은 이제 좋은 방향으로 가고 있는 거죠. 점점 더 이렇게 탄소 중립에 가까이 가고 있다는 얘기니까. This is what is believed to be the case.
It's believed to be because it's hard to really calculate the amount of emissions.
Right.
It is from this presidential commission on carbon neutrality and green growth, but there isn't a finite or definite way to measure these emissions. So that's why in this article, the way it was written, it was believed to be, meaning that it's considered to be true or honest. When you say something's believed to be, it's supposed to be or supposed, it's held as an opinion.
네, 이렇게 된 것으로 믿어진다. 그래서 greenhouse gas emissions가 떨어진 것으로 그렇게 추정이 된다라는 얘기죠. 추정치라는 단어는 estimates.
Estimates or estimate as a noun, it's a rough or approximate calculation.
그렇습니다. 우리 동사로 쓸 때는 estimate라고 하고 그다음에 이제 명사할 때는 estimate.
Right.
이렇게 발음을 하죠.
You know, it's interesting if we can go a little more in detail with environmental emissions. A lot of it is due to, like I said, 70% is with the industrial sector. So I know individuals like you and I, we do our part to try and save the environment. We drive electric cars, perhaps. We recycle, but a lot of the responsibility is on corporations.
Yeah.
And I think they need to do their part. There's a big movement to move to net zero by the year 2050, and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, absolutely. Net zero meaning the overall sum becomes zero.
So any emissions are offset by carbon credits and things like that.
Yeah, because we can't live in a world where there's zero emission of carbon dioxide.
Right.
However, as you said, if you can offset that, then there will be plus minus zero, net zero.
Right. So corporations can plant a forest or trees in another part of the world. But the way to make this is my opinion. The way to make corporations move in this direction is to hit them where it hurts. And that's the pocketbook. So, if you levy fines or things like that, then maybe they'll start moving. But there's an opposite argument to that as well, which I understand. So that's just my opinion.
All right. Well, let me read the headline again. South Korea's greenhouse gas emissions are believed to have fallen for the second consecutive year in 2023, according to estimates by the Presidential Commission on Carbon Neutrality and Green Growth.